So it should pop up in a second for you to host whenever. Now I got to get to the questions. How have you been though? How's your day?
It's been good.
Good, good.
I've been playing games with a lot of my friends.
Nice, dude. Okay, so I can hear you. You can hear me. Our bars are good. Oh, the category went back. Discord categories, not Discord. OBS categories. Son of a. So we're just chatting. Okay. It went backwards. All right, dude. So we can wait for a couple people. It should be up if you want to host it. Slender Monk, what's up?
Let me check.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on.
Mm-hmm. Damn. Thank you, Julian. I think that's you. Pretty sure. And I think that's
Unless
Slender
I have
now.
one.
I think Slender's the second one. All right. So, all right, guys. Let's see. Let's get it underway. You were the second one? Yeah. All right. So, I want to take this opportunity. It was such short notice. It was literally like yesterday I'm playing Death Stranding and Mario 35, and Julian pops in. Always love having him. And I was like, I don't have anybody to talk to. And then Julian was like, hey, I always love talking with you. And I'm like, let's do it tomorrow. The calendar's open. Let's do it. Narc! Oh my god, Narc with a 5-month sub. Oh, 10 months? Oh, the Twitch baby. The Twitch baby. Yeah, 10 months. There we go. Narc, thank you. Appreciate that. So I want to take this time I want to welcome Julian to the stream. And then, Julian, real quick, how do you pronounce your screen name?
Like my Twitch name?
Yeah.
Julianxabreu.
Julianxabreu. Okay, because I saw the X, so I wasn't sure if we say the X or we don't say the X. Julianxabreu.
Yeah, you don't. I used to roleplay a long time ago, and back then people used to use an X as a symbol for space.
Ah, there we go. Nice. Parallel, welcome. Oh, Parallel, I'm calm as can be. But welcome to the stream. Dark Magus. Looking for Enrique. Lol. Big boy.
Yeah, that's my
How's it going?
that's my real name.
Which one? Oh, Enrique. Okay, so interesting. We're definitely gonna get to the origin of your screen name. Twice a day. Actually, Joe, I'm aiming for 3. I'm doing a 3-fer. I'm gonna try to. But I had to get this guy on. I had to get Julian on. Big deal interview today. All right, so welcome, dude. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you.
No
Welcome, chat. Thank you for showing up. Macho Chaos, welcome. What's going on? All right, so first question for you, my friend, is what got you into gaming? Yeah, your noise.
To be honest, when I was in school, I had a lot of friends, but my friends were totally different than I was.
Yeah.
So they all wanted to go and play basketball and do all these sports and go to all these events, and I was kind of like, that's not me. So I had a friend that showed me Nintendo 64.
Ooh.
And he showed me Super Smash Brothers, and I was like, oh, I'll try it.
Hooked.
And then from then, I wanted to have everything.
Nice, dude. Cool.
So it was really interesting for me. I dedicated a lot of time into it.
Yeah, sounds like you grew up with, a classic system, Nintendo 64. That is a good way to start up. Absolutely.
The weird thing about me is I went backwards instead of going forward.
Okay.
I went from Nintendo 64 and then back, and then I went forward.
Okay, so let's go back then. Let's delve back. Where did you go after the N64?
Super Nintendo.
Okay.
Then I went Sega Genesis and Sega Saturn.
Wow. Okay.
Then after that, I skipped right back to Game Boy and then Game Boy Color.
Okay.
And then from that, I started to get the PlayStation. That's when I got my first PlayStation. And then around the PlayStation 2 time, I got the PlayStation 2 and Xbox.
Okay. Now, out of those systems, now that you got a wide palette of systems there. Which one is your favorite?
To be honest, it was the Nintendo 64.
Okay, all right. First Love.
Yeah,
Nice.
because of Zelda.
Zelda. Okay. Majora's Mask or Ocarina.
Both.
Both. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's funny. My sister. I have a sister that's absolutely obsessed with Zelda, and it's funny. The first time I met her, I didn't see her for like 17 years. First thing we were like, "Which one's your favorite Zelda?" And then 64. Which one's your favorite? I'm like Majora, and she's like, "Really, me too? Did Dad tell you?" I'm like, "Nope." So, Joe Lewis wants to know: Did you try the Dreamcast?
I did, but it was not mine.
Okay.
It was a friend of mine that he let me hold it though for like a couple of weeks, and I played a lot of Sonic on there.
Ooh, Sonic Adventure. That's a good one. That is a good one for sure. Joe got them classics there. Yep, Narc was saying you got some classic taste. Got some classic taste there.
I remember with the Dreamcast, there was a Dreamcast controller, and it had that little screen in the middle.
Yes, the UMD.
I was blown away by I was blown away by that screen. So.
Yeah, and then you could actually hook up the two memory cards and like play each other. Yeah. So the first game you played, that was Smash Brothers. You were saying, right?
Yes, it was.
Okay. And then let's see. How long have you been streaming on Twitch?
Well, to be honest, like technically, like 2-3 years.
Okay.
But on and off. Like I did some attempts, and then I would stop because of the situation with life, and I would try again. And the main thing was I didn't have a camera because I was very, very shy to be on camera. And I talked to you, and you kind of convinced me. So technically, like it started maybe like 3 or 4 months ago, and in 2 months I actually hit affiliate.
Yeah.
Since I got the camera.
Yep. Told you. Told you, sir. Told you. Parallel wrecked the interview in a good way. Thank you. And then this is the Julian the GG emote. Noise. Yep. We're gonna tear it up in the best way possible. All right. So what was the first game you streamed?
I'm pretty sure it was Skyrim.
I think that's the one I met you on, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I remember you were in a cave, and we were talking about Twitch strategies and stuff, and you do love Skyrim. I do remember that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The problem with me streaming back then is I tried like so many different type of games because I couldn't find a game that would pull me and it would pull my chat together. Yeah. So I started playing a lot of games that has a lot of access to different people, like mobile games and games that people could jump and play with me. And, made my stream very interactive. Sooner or later, though, I want to branch out to other games because I want to be a streamer that plays different type of games.
Yeah.
But I'm always going to play those games that, connects my community.
I'm definitely going to get to that part. What I don't even have listed as a question, and I was talking about this earlier when I was telling people that I was going to interview you, and what is different and unique about you is you stream mobile games. So could you kind of go through the process of like streaming, like how you view chat, like connectivity and stuff? Like how do you like it?
So I use a program that that emulates kind of like the Android. Mm-hmm. And I download, I connect it to Google Play and all that stuff, and I download the game just like a mobile phone on the computer.
Oh wow!
And then from there, I use Streamlabs and I pick that up, and then I stream it that way. And then I use my phone to view chat.
That is awesome. Yeah, I've never seen that before. Because I always, whenever I interview somebody, I always try to look for something that kind of stands out about them, especially if they're a streamer. And the thing that I noticed about you that I have not seen anybody do is you stream mobile games. So that's a nice, unique niche that you've got, and you make it work. I remember you were playing a car game, right? There's like a racing game.
Yeah,
which one's that?
I think Racer Streamers, Racer on Streams.
Yes, and the Race on Stream. I do remember that, and I was just watching you guys. Yeah. BlueStacks, Joe Lewis.
To me, yeah, BlueStacks is called BlueStacks.
Okay, that's the one. Okay.
Yeah. The way I think about it is like, I want to be interactive with my, chat, and I want to play with them. And not everybody owns a console. Not everybody has a gaming computer, but everybody has a phone. So I try to play games that people could join and hang out and enjoy what I'm playing with me.
That's a very unique way to look at it. I wouldn't even have. I mean, you literally. I couldn't even have given you that kind of advice, but you found it by yourself. So that is awesome. Let's see. Okay, so the next question, we were kind of touching on this at the very beginning, but what is the origin of your screen name? Your Twitch name?
Okay, so it's very interesting, to be honest. Me and my wife, when we were younger, we both liked the name Julian.
Yeah.
And I used to role play as the character Julian back a long time ago. I think I was like 14 years old.
Okay.
And when me and my wife got together and we had our first kid, his name is Julian.
Wow.
And that's been my username. That's been my username for like the longest time for everything. So I was like, okay, this is what I always use. This is something that I really care about, a name I really care about. So that's what I used.
That is awesome. Parallel, thank you for that follow. Appreciate that. I got the follow hype. Yes. Kind of reminds me, I have like the same thought process as you. I always imagine that when I have a daughter, her name's going to be Paige, Paige. That's just something that's kind of stuck with me forever. And hearing your story about the name Julian, and then it transcended to you actually named your son that. That's special. That got me in the field. Kramer, the Canadian, hello. How's it going? That is awesome, though. That gives me hope. That gives me hope, dude.
Well, I'm glad, it's really awesome because my son is 5 years old and he loves video game as much as I do.
Oh, keep it in the family.
Yeah. So he loves it. So when I stream, sometimes he's watching.
Okay.
And when people say Julian, he thinks they're talking to him and it makes him feel special.
That is awesome.
So I feel like, I was like, hey, if you still like this when you're older and I'm too old to like stream or whatever, or, something happens.
Pass the reins down.
Yeah, pass the reins just like a store. Like some people have a store,
Yeah.
And they pass it down to their kids,
Yeah. Because you're like, well, I mean, I use the name Julian, but you actually are Julian. So here you go. That is awesome, dude. That is awesome. I thought the racing game was Forza. No, Parallel. Because I lurk in Julian's stream often, and there was actually a racing game that he was playing with viewers, and it was like Streamer Racers or something like that. And I remember he told me to pop on, and I'm like, I'm just watching. But yeah, that Forza. Do you play Forza, Julian?
I have before, but I don't play currently.
Okay. Okay. I gotta ask this one too. This one's it's interesting because so with certain channels that there's emotes and mascots and whatnot. What is the origin behind the emote design or that mascot? What exactly is that?
So I'm a type of person that I like anime, and what draws me to anime is like the mysteries, like a mystery story. Like there's a person, and he's building himself to be the the best there is and stuff like that. And then, like there's different transformations. So with my emo, he's a guy. The more he wins, he turns into like a demon cat.
Interesting.
Kind of like how in Naruto, when he goes through the series, he finds different stages of the Nine-Tail, that he has inside of him.
I've never really seen Naruto. I've tried to look into that, but I gotta watch that.
It's one of my favorite animes.
Let's see. Are there any games that are coming out that you're looking forward to streaming? It could be past games or it could be upcoming games where you're like, I need to get that on stream.
Definitely. I love Dark Souls type of games.
Ooh, okay.
So my next game that I'm going to stream is Demon Souls Remake.
Ooh, okay. I know someone else that might be streaming that. Slender Monk. Narc.
Yeah, I'm planning on getting my PS5 tomorrow. Hopefully I do.
Ooh, okay. So another unique thing about your channel before all of us, you'll be streaming on the PS5. That's incredible, dude.
I feel lucky. I have, I try to make friends with a lot of people around me. So my friend from GameStop was like, "Hey man, like in like 30 minutes, if you get down here, you'll be able to pre-order." And I got there in like 26 minutes.
Nice. Beat that timer, dude. Let's see. So anything on the PS5? You said Dark Souls.
Demon Souls.
Demon Souls. Sorry. Let's see. So we kind of delved into this too. You were saying that there's certain go-to games that you're always going to go to for your community. What are those go-to games that you're always going to go back to?
Well, I'm always looking for games, like I said, that interacts with chat. So, I would like to one day do the Jack in the Box games.
Those are good.
Do kind of mobile. If there's anything else on mobile that's interactive, I will try it.
Okay.
For me, it's mostly about my viewers, not really about me. Because I love gaming in general. It doesn't matter what I play.
Yeah.
I'm always going to enjoy it because I just love games that way.
Yeah, and then just the community that you're interacting with. Okay.
Yeah. So, sometimes I'm playing my mobile game, playing Call of Duty Mobile, and I'm looking at chat and interacting, and I'm sucking really bad because,
That's all right.
I'd rather talk to the people that actually care about me in my stream than the game sometimes,
That's true. That is very true. It's a good way to look at it. Let's see. So this is I definitely want to hear your take on this because the awesome part is you came to me about this question.
Okay.
So the question is if somebody were to come to you and say, "Hey man, what do I need to do to hit affiliate? What strategies or tips would you give me to do that?"
To be honest, be patient with yourself and others. Learn what works for you, and try to do it every day. Not every day meaning like Monday through Sunday, but like keep yourself on a consistent pace.
Yeah.
There's gonna be times like you told me where it's gonna be like a desert, nothing there, and I have to talk to myself.
Yep.
And I just need to keep pushing through, and that's what I would say. Try to stay positive, be patient, and just keep trying at it. Yeah. There's gonna be a day that Twitch is gonna throw you a ball and you're gonna hit it, and it's gonna be a home run.
Very true. Very true. There. It's funny. I said this in Narc. I think Narc said it on her stream. But first, you have to be able to perform for an audience of 0, and then once you get comfortable with that, you can perform for an audience of 100. It's very easy to once you get comfortable in that zone because all the ebbs and flows, you'll be good either way. So yeah, absolutely, dude. He will never be talking to himself as long as I'm here. I promise. Oh, that's Dark Magits.
Yeah.
Says that. Nice. You got some support there, dude.
I met a lot of amazing people.
Yeah. Oh, same here. Yeah, absolutely. You need to be able to stream to no one before you can successfully stream to a crowd. Yeah, Narc did. Yeah. Yep. All the great minds are thinking alike here. Very true. Very true.
I actually had a little cheat, to be honest.
Okay, so now that you're being honest for once, I'm just kidding. What's that cheat?
Technically, I was never completely at 0 because I was either being watched by my son or my wife.
Oh my god. Guys, we're gonna end the stream. He's cheating. Sorry about that. I'm just kidding. Julian's always helpful even when we don't ask. He hands out advice like a church pamphlets? Oh, pamphlets on Sunday service. Parallel, that is awesome. Yeah, he does like to hand out advice. He tells me all the people he's helped. I'm like, that's good. Because my rule is, especially if I help you, you gotta pay it forward. And Julian is always paying it forward and helping out others. So that is awesome. I love seeing that, actually. I love hearing that parallel. So that's awesome.
Yeah, to me, my stream is not really mine; it's everybody's.
Okay.
And I don't want to get like rich and famous off it. I just want to build relationships and help other people. Help people get where they want to be.
Okay.
That's all I really want from it. I want to play games, meet some great people, enjoy my day. And if let's say something happens where I do get up there, it's not gonna be like, oh my gosh, let me forget about everybody. To me, it's like my number one purpose of streaming is to meet great people and for me to be able to help them the best way I can.
So this kind of I I guess you already answered it, but do you have any future goals for your channel? Are you aiming for partnership or not really? More of just you just want to build a community. What's on the
Well,
future?
partnership, if it comes, it comes, but it's more building a community where people could get together and talk. That's why I started my Discord, so we could all get together in one place and talk and hang out, even play off stream.
Yeah,
My stream is just a place where people are gonna get together and enjoy their night.
that is awesome.
That's my goal.
Cool, very cool. Dark says, Dark Magic. Can I call you just Dark Magic or Mages? I hope I'm saying it right. Dark Magic says, if he gets greedy when he's rich and famous, I'll smack him a bit. So Dark Magic says, you're being watched.
I'm smackable. Let's say.
I think he overpays. Like he tells you to keep the change all the time. Ooh, okay. So Parallel says when it comes to paying it forward, you pay too much. I wonder if it's pronounced like Magi. Maybe Narc.
They call it. I tend to sometimes, and I've always been that type of guy. I've been that guy that always looks out for people.
Mm-hmm.
I actually work as a peer counselor, so even my personal job, I'm always helping people. Everything I do is trying to help someone to get forward in life. So
That's awesome. Yeah, I remember you telling me about your job. We've talked about, yeah, all the stuff off stream. Yeah, I do remember that. Narc, I'm sorry about that. Jeez, Narc. Okay, let's see. So this is gonna be. I do ask everybody this. Well, except I didn't ask Narc this. Questions come in as I interview people, but were there any streamers that inspired you, like motivated you, styles?
to be honest, yeah, like you were one of them.
Ooh, thank you.
I had this Dark Soul streamer that I watched called Peeve.
Okay.
He inspired me. Lyric inspired me. And some other ones inspired me. And the reason I say inspired is because when I was like down and depressed, because I'm not gonna pretend everything's like flowers and rainbows.
Yeah.
But when I was down, they were there to entertain me, and that's what I want to be. When someone's having a bad day, or when someone had a bad day at work, or stressful week, they could come to my channel and just be themselves.
Yeah.
And take some of that weight off their shoulders. And that's what's inspired me. I want to do that for others.
No, that is awesome. That is awesome to hear. Narc knows who Peeves is. Says he's great.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite streamers.
Wow, that is awesome. It's I will try to. I'll give you a little bit of hope here, or just my thing. I was in your boat too, and I watched Lucy May and CVW 220, and years later, I'm doing interviews with them. So wow, you never know like where life will take you. So 1 minute you're watching these people, next minute you're playing with them, and then you're talking to them. So anything can happen, dude. Anything can happen, and that is awesome. Maybe one day you'll be playing with Peeves.
To be honest, I talked to him about like 2 to 3 months ago when I was starting to stream.
Okay.
And I was telling him, and he gave me like just like you did, he gave me tips, and I was like blown away that he noticed me.
Yeah.
And gave me tips. And then when I got affiliated, I told you, and I told him, and I told a couple people.
Yeah. And
he was like, man, I knew you could do it. And he doesn't even like know me, but he he knew what I was talking about.
No, it's special.
And he gifted me like his highest tier of subs too and everything.
Wow, that is awesome. It
was amazing.
I gotta check this Peeves guy out.
Yeah, he took time off his game. Like he literally put the game down. He stopped and literally just talked to me.
Okay. And
the unique thing is he doesn't have a camera. He just talks with his voice.
Okay. Wow. That is awesome, dude. That is awesome. That has to motivate you. Like there's when you reach those ebbs and flows in life, you look back at that. Look back at that moment and remember that you did that. You and Peeves did that, Shouting out Peeves. There we go. Let's see. All right, here we go. Here's another one. What are your favorite games or franchises?
Well, Dark Souls, Kingdom Hearts, Call of Duty. Now Horizon Zero Dawn, that series, since they're making a second game.
Yes.
Yeah. I like adventure games. I like open world games. I like games with puzzles, like Zelda. But definitely Dark Souls. Dark Souls has like a weird spot. I remember when I first got Dark Souls 1, I was young and I told my mom, hey, I hate this game. This game is trash. This game is a piece of crap. I'm going to return it. I'm going to break it. I'm going to burn it.
Ooh.
My mom was like, okay, let's return it. And then like 3 months later, I was like, damn, man, I feel so guilty from not trying. So then I got it again. So I bought the game for the second time and tried until I actually got good at the game and I loved it.
It's definitely got an acquired taste. I've tried it and I did not have the patience for that. Narc actually watched me play it and I can't. So it takes a special kind of person with a special temperament to do that. That's awesome.
I think it's because I'm a masochist in video games.
Is that right?
Yeah, I get my butt beaten and I still come back.
There you go. Attitude for life. I call them peeves for funsies, but there isn't an S at the end, so it's peeve. There we go.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do you have a favorite character, like a protagonist?
In like a video game?
Yeah.
Link. Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, nice.
Riku. Those are my main ones. Dark Souls, you don't really have a protagonist.
Yeah.
But, in that game, you kind of make your own story. So me being able to be the protagonist, I guess, makes it my favorite thing too. But Kingdom Hearts is my favorite game, besides Dark Souls. So definitely Sora.
So wait, Dark Souls doesn't have a story? You just kind of free roam?
It does. So it does, but it doesn't. It's kind of weird. Like there's some people that digs really deep into the lore. Mm-hmm. It has like hidden lore, but it's not like a story game base.
Okay. Because I was just like, wait, what's going on with Dark Souls? I'm so lost.
No, like you go through the areas and you defeat the the little minions, and then there's a boss at the end, and you're trying to get as many souls to level up your character and beat the stuff. And there is like cutscenes and a lore to it, but your character itself is not full developed.
Got it.
From what I know.
Let's see. Slender's saying it's a convoluted story. It's a B star. Narc saying it's more of an action adventure butt kick. Lore is more hidden. Parallel saying I need to quote. I get my butt kicked and then I come back. Yeah, you gotta add that. You gotta add that parallel to Julian's thing. I don't know if I have quote features here. I think that's more of a Narc thing. I don't know if I have one here, but add that to his, please. Let's see. This is one of my favorite questions. Actually, kind of gives me, especially with you. You like the classics. So if you could remake or port any 3 games, which ones would they be?
Dragon Ball Z Budokai.
Ooh, I remember that one.
Ocarina of Time. And it's not a game, but I want them to remake the Game Boy Color.
So maybe like an app on the Switch, maybe?
No, like an actual. You know how they did the mini for the NES?
Oh yeah. Oh, that would be good.
Okay.
Preload that bad boy. Yeah.
But instead of having a mini, Game Boy Color, have a Game Boy Color with high resolution screen. Not like the Switch, but kind of like a 3DS.
Interesting. That would be pretty cool.
Because I kind of miss holding it. How you used to hold it back then.
Yeah.
It's a unique handheld.
Yeah, it takes you back. Yeah. That's it. No one's ever given an answer for a system. That is pretty cool. Let's see. So this is gonna be funny because you've mentioned you're a masochist. What is the hardest game you've ever played?
Myself.
You're the hardest game. You're the hardest game
Yeah,
you've ever played. Wow.
yeah. Because
Wow.
the reason I say that is because like to me, when I play a game, I think what stops me from enjoying the game is myself.
Mm.
Either me not being patient or not giving it extra time or me being distracted from other stuff coming out. It's not really the game itself, it's more me. So like I said, I like all type of games
Yeah.
and I like to play different type of games. It's more just like, okay, Enrique, sit down and give this a chance.
Okay. Okay. So wow, I can literally say you're the hardest game. Okay. Thank you, Mighty Warrior 691. Appreciate that.
ABC 123.
Sorry, that's my kids
I was
talking.
like, did I cause something? Like, I was like, Mighty 691 ABC 123. Like, okay, sorry.
Hey, there's like toys underneath where I sit on
Okay.
my table, and sometimes I step on it. I'm like, oh no.
I thought I triggered something. I'm like, oh shit. There we go. Sorry. Um. Okay. Let's see. Which one am I on? Okay. Okay. Where's my notebook? Where's my notebook? Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Get to a page here. You're right. What is a random pet peeve?
That I don't like something I dislike.
Mm-hmm.
I guess negativity. Like
Negativity?
I understand negativity, and there's some people that are negative, but like I hate negativity that doesn't have a chance to be changed. If you know what I mean.
Yes, they complain about something with no clear solution or won't take solutions to fixing it.
Yeah.
Yes. I know all about that. I know all about that. Yeah. Do you get? Hey, can I ask you? Do you get that a lot in your Discord from randoms?
Yes and no.
Okay. All right.
There's a few people that have a negative way of seeing things.
Yeah.
And to me, it's when I try to help them out, and their mind is set and locked, and there's no
Yes.
twisting anything.
So you're making it when you get some of those people in your Discord. Just letting you know you're on the right path when you get some of those. See, Dark Magi says, ask him how many times he dies in Resident Evil a day.
Oh, psst.
Got a nerve.
See, we're playing Resident Evil 6, right?
Okay.
And I'm playing Leon, and he's playing the girl.
Okay.
And like sometimes I'm trying to help him, and I'm dying. So there's times where he dies 0 times, and I die 11 times.
Wow. And it's all Dark. It's all Dark's fault.
Yeah,
God, Dark. What are you doing? What are you doing to him? Just kidding.
It's okay. Now, see, there's games that I like, and like I said, it's kind of like being a masochist. I still like the game, and I'm enjoying it, and I keep playing it, even though I'm dying. And to me, I feel like if I play a game and I haven't died, it was a boring game to me. There was no challenge. There was no like, okay, let me learn from my mistakes. To me, if I didn't die in the game, it was boring.
Interesting. Okay. This is an interesting mindset here. I like that. All right, so I like this one too. Are there any hidden skills or talents, or as Narc says, party tricks that we don't know about?
Yeah, I love to draw. I'm an
okay.
artist. I do graphic design. I do digital art. I do hand drawings. I love all that stuff.
Nice, dude.
I write my own songs.
Okay. Okay.
So I like to write songs, especially when I'm down or very energized. My songs change between the two.
Yeah.
And I think being the person I am is a talent because I have so much patience for people and I have so much love and care for people that I feel like not a lot of people have that. So that makes me unique as a person. I be around people all the time in real life, and they say that when I'm around, they feel a lot of like happiness and pureness and bubbliness. That's happy for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm glad they feel like that. There's sometimes I don't feel that way inside, and I still show
You
that
exude the
because I don't want to bring everybody.
Yeah. Would you consider yourself an empath? Like you can feel,
Exactly.
like, I would consider myself an empath. Like I can feel people's emotions and kind of help them out in that way.
Yeah, I feel like I could feel it
Yeah.
and be very
You sound
aware.
like it. You
know,
sound
I'm
like
very
it.
aware.
Yeah.
You know, I'm easy to talk to. You know, like I let people approach me
Mm-hmm.
and I let them speak out and get things off their chest. And
Excuse.
I'm not that type of person. See, there's two different type of people. There's the people that hear your problems and wants to change everything about you and tell you that the problem is you. I'm the one person that wants to hear you out and give you actual solutions or ideas that you could benefit from. I'm not judging you. I'm not putting you down. I'm not blaming nobody. We're just working together to get past this dark time that you're going through.
Yeah, get over the hurdle. And what was your job again? What's your job?
I'm a peer counselor.
There you go. So you're using.
Yeah, I work with people that suffer from mental illness and addiction and stuff like that. So.
It's a very appropriate job for your talent, your God's gift. Yeah. You're right. So, what about food? Would you have a favorite dish, favorite food? What's on the menu?
Okay, so for me, I love to try food from regions that I've never been to.
Okay.
So to me, my favorite food is food that I have not tasted. I feel like when I eat the same food over and over and over, even if it's something I enjoy eating, it starts to become a normal to me, and I don't really consider it favorite. I consider it
You get bored.
casual.
Okay.
Yeah. So I like to try new things. So like I love when someone sends me something or gives me something from like Cuba. I'm from Cuba, by the way.
Yeah.
So my mom goes to Cuba and people send me like different desserts or candy or different type of food. And to me, that's my favorite, where I could taste something that I'm like, whoa, my taste buds never tasted that.
That's interesting. That's pretty cool. I do remember you telling me that you're Cuban. I do remember that. Let's see. What about a favorite movie? You have any favorite movies?
I like inspirational movies, like a lot of Christian movies and stuff like that. I don't really have a specific movies, but I like Christian music, comedy, and inspiration.
There you go. Always picking yourself up, man. That is awesome.
The thing with movies though is I have a hard time. Back then I didn't, but now I have a hard time sitting through a whole movie for some reason.
I think us as a people, we've been kind of conditioned as, I don't know, as a society, like it's like a Twitter attention span, where it's like short burst of information and stuff like that. I'm on the same boat. I can't watch a whole movie anymore. I have to watch it in bits and pieces. But I can Netflix binge, which is really weird. I don't know why that's the case, but I'm right there with you. I can't. For me to sit in front of a TV and watch TV, I can't do it. So I think it's just society. We've been conditioned to just short bursts of instant gratification. So you've mentioned anime. Do you have any favorite animes?
Yeah, I love Naruto. I like Inuyasha.
Ooh.
I like Fire Force.
I haven't heard of that one.
Boruto I'm watching. God of High School I'm watching. There's a lot of but my favorite was Naruto.
Cool.
Naruto means a lot to me.
Oh, okay. How so?
There was a lot of when I started watching Naruto, my life was very, very emotional and chaotic.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember that my quiet time was watching Naruto at nighttime.
Oh, okay. Takes you to the that happy place.
Yeah, because there was a time in my life where I didn't have video games.
Yeah.
My family was kind of poor. At one point.
Yeah.
And I couldn't afford video games. I was still a kid, but I did have TV and I watched Naruto.
Sal says, I'm with you on Naruto. It's a great anime. Inuyasha too.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome. You've got those... Those special... I call them God places or Jesus places. Those are special. Like, I got a couple of those too. I'm sorry, I was quoting my mom. That's what she calls them, so... sorry.
It's okay.
What about TV shows? Do you have any favorite TV shows? And we're all going past or present here on that.
Yes, I like the Arrow.
Oh,
like
Arrow!
Flash.
We talked about that. We've talked about this. I remember us talking about it on the streamer race thing with your friend. What's your friend's name?
DJ.
DJ.
Macho Chaos.
Okay, Macho Chaos. I remember talking to Macho Chaos and you about Arrow. Yes.
Yeah, that's an amazing show. I remember watching that show. I'm like, man, I wish I could do that.
Man, I remember.
Not the killing, but like, you know, with the bow and arrow. I always wanted to go and learn how to shoot a bow and arrow.
Actually, it's funny that you mentioned that. I have a friend who did a YouTube channel. I'll send you her video. She teaches you how to shoot a bow and arrow, and she just released it today.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I will send that your way.
Very nice coincidence.
Flash over Arrow any day or all day. See, okay, I'm going to say this. Arrow Season 1, fantastic. Fan-friggin-tastic. I think the more they added, the more it took away from the island and Oliver and all that stuff. But, like, I think one of my favorite episodes is when Slade breaks into the house and they have to pretend that he's normal. And they're, like, shaking his hand and, like, they're squeezing his hand and stuff like that. That is great. Flash is good, too. They just added... They had too many people. They had too many people.
Let me tell you an analogy. I'm
Go
good
for
with analogies.
Go for it.
The way I think about it is like this. Think about a Whopper, right? So Arrow is like a Whopper. It already tastes good. You know,
Okay.
It looks nice for you. But they added like all these extra meat, so now you have a Whopper like this big.
Yeah.
With all this extra meat that's not needed to taste the burger. You don't have to eat it. Just take the extra stuff aside and concentrate what made the sandwich good for you.
Yeah, but I can't take out... I don't even remember their names anymore. But yeah, I hear. I mean, you can focus on what made you love it in the first place. I do get that analogy. Let's see. Here's a good one for you. Because you've beaten a lot of hard games. What is the biggest accomplishment that you've achieved in gaming or on stream?
I got platinum on Bloodborne.
Ooh, that sounds like it's hard. I don't know if...
Yeah, it's part of the Dark Souls series. That game was really, really hard. I had to beat the Chalice dungeons and get everything and beat all the story, and it was really hard for me. Like, I tried and I went to like New Game and everything just to get everything I needed from the Chalices.
Isn't that the one with the Child of Orphan or whatever?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that one does look really hard.
It looks much more dark than Dark Souls. You know, it looks like a modern, old-fashioned game, but it's like Dark Souls.
Oh wow, okay. Let's see, and then this one, you and I have talked about this off stream before. How do you deal if someone were to come to you and they're like, "Man, I'm getting trolls," or "I'm having a really rough day, nobody watched me." What advice would you give them to make them feel better?
Well, if they're having trolls, you know, like, you don't need them part of your community anyways. So just remove them and remember the people that do support you.
Yeah.
You know, even if, you know, there are friends around you that don't go to your stream, they're still there to support you. But let's say you have nobody in your stream, you know, and you feel like down and out, because I felt that way at one point. Remember what you're doing it for in the first place. You're not really doing it for the numbers. You're doing it for yourself. You love games anyways. You know, just keep pushing forward and people will show up. Yeah. You know, that's why I tell a lot of people, like, you know, when I play games, I'm going to play games every day. So why not stream it? You know, it's not going to change anything. So I play games every day and I'll just stream it. And if people come, you know, let's have a good conversation. Let's enjoy our night. And if they don't, I still win because I'm playing that game that I was going to play anyways.
That is an awesome way to look at it, dude. Awesome. So we finished all the regular questions. We were about, I think, 45 minutes into it. We do have some bonus questions. Would you like to do those? How are you feeling?
Yeah, we
Perfect.
can.
All right. So we kind of answered this. I want to say you said it with Dark Souls that your mom bought you. But the question usually is, what game were you most wrong about? Like the game that you played it and you're like, this is not me. Get rid of it, and then you go back to it, and then you love it. Sounds like that was Dark Souls.
Yeah, there's a lot of games like that. Like I feel like there's games. It's kind of weird. There's games that I feel that when I bought them, it was not the right time for me to buy them. And when I go back to them later on, somehow it's like amazing to me. I'm saying to myself, like, why did I put this down?
Yeah.
And I'm addicted to it, and I finish it. Horizon Zero Dawn was a case like that. When Horizon Zero Dawn first came out, I tried to play it, and to me, I was like, man, this is so boring. I'm falling asleep. Everybody's saying it's amazing. What's wrong with me?
Same here.
I can't get into it.
Yeah.
But then, like, literally when they talked about the PS5 and the new Horizon Zero Dawn, I was like, okay, time to go back.
Okay.
Give it a chance. And I gave it a chance, and I beat the game. I beat the DLCs. And I'm like, man, wow, it took me, like, literally 4 or 5 years to actually beat this game.
Feel it, huh? Voodoo, what's going on? Welcome. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. I have a couple games like that. It's funny. I think I wasn't sure if it was you and I talking about it, but what inspired that question? I was just like, I need to know if other people have the same thing where you put a game down, you go back to it later, and you're like, this is actually really good. I was completely wrong about this. So that's awesome.
I actually had an experience the opposite where I did enjoy a game, and then I replayed it now, and I'm like, why did I like this game?
What is that? Which one is that?
To be honest, there's a lot of classic games.
You better be
I used
honest.
to play.
That's good.
There was a lot of classic games that I used to play, and I realized that I was not even playing the game. I was just running around doing nothing. One of those games were the Alien one. I forgot what it's called.
Alien Hominid?
I forgot what it's called. No,
Excuse me.
Destroy All Humans. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
All Humans.
I remember that one, yeah.
Yeah. So that's one game that I remember myself like having a blast and enjoying it. And then I replayed it now as an adult. I'm like, wow, I was just literally like playing it like an open world game before open world was a thing.
That's the one I think you can make the brains come out of their butts, right?
Yes.
Like, oh my god.
And possess them and do like crazy stuff.
Yeah, I remember that.
So like when I actually played them as an adult, and I tried to do the missions, I was like, I don't remember doing none of this. I just remember like possessing people and making them do silly stuff.
Yeah, I that and like PsyOps. I remember those two games. You could possess people and make them do crazy things. Dark Magi says, for me, would I consider playing COD Mobile with you? We can always have another cool dude to chill with on Discord. This message has been approved by Enrique, so that's you, and therefore is not a self-promo. We'll see. Right now I work 6 days a week, and I do run a Discord, and I do stream often. So I can't guarantee it, but I will try my best to pop in 1 or 2 times with you guys, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, we'll see. I appreciate the offer though. I appreciate the offer for sure. All right, here we go. Physical or digital?
Okay, so for the PS4, I did exclusively digital.
I can see why.
But to be honest, I kind of hate that I did that because I could have a collection. If I log into my PlayStation account and show you how many games I have 500 games.
Yeah.
So if I had all that physically, I will have a nice collection that I could pass down. Because I found out later on that digital games are not guaranteed.
Yeah, but here's the thing too. This is the other side. I literally, you can ask my sister Nona, but having parents that bought Atari games going all the way to, at the time it was like Wii U and Xbox 360. No, Xbox One. I had all these games, right? And we're moving, and we put it in storage, and the movers took all of it.
Oh,
So
wow,
the thing is nothing is guaranteed, even if you have physical. And then also with all the moving, it's such a pain in the ass. So I would rather have a password, a screen name, and a password. Buy the system, download it. I can keep track of 4 systems better than 40 boxes of 500 games. So that's just my take. I don't think you're wrong in that strategy because you have with the PS4 and Xbox One, when you buy the physical, you have to install it anyways. So it's still taking up the same amount of memory. So
The way I would do it now is like I'm still gonna buy digital games, but games like Dark Souls and stuff like that are like my love of video games. I will buy them physical if I get a collector's edition.
That's okay. No, that's smart because actually, I collect statues. I collect video game statues. So there are some exceptions, like you said. You buy the collector's edition, you get the physical, but you also buy digital just to have it preloaded on your system. I get that. That's smart. Okay, and then this one, I'm very next to a steak question. I'm pretty passionate about this one. This is with aiming, regular aim or inverted.
Huh?
Regular aim or inverted?
Regular. But there are certain classic games that need to be inverted.
Okay, which ones?
Okay, so if I'm playing a game like Metro Samus, I need to have it inverted.
First person. Okay.
If I'm playing Call of Duty, I need to have it regular.
Interesting. My brain, I literally, I can't work that way. It's all got to be inverted. I'm sorry about that. Narc.
This is the way I think about it. For me, the normal aim, the regular aim, to me is like futuristic in my brain.
Really?
And then inverted means classic.
Okay. Interesting.
So when I play classic, I stick it to classic, and when I play modern games, I stick.
Wow, that's your brain is like ambidextrous with aim. My brain's just like, nope, we're going with your classic here. I mean, if a game forces me to do inverted, I can adapt. You cannot. Just kidding. Let's see. Do you know any good dad jokes? Do you have any dad jokes for us?
I do not know.
No. Okay.
Because I'm a dad, but
yeah, I know you.
Jokes.
I did not.
So,
dang.
I know other type of jokes.
That's good. All right. And then I think we've talked about this. I know the answer to one of these actually for you. What other hobbies do you have other than gaming? What else do you got?
Like I said, I love drawing. I actually like reading.
Mm-hmm.
There's sometimes I read futuristic type of books. Like, to me, Star Wars is futuristic. So I read Star Wars books.
Mm-hmm.
I read, Narnia. I read the Left Behind series. I also like watching Naruto, and I like being social. I like talking to people.
What about comics?
I have some comics.
You were a comic book collector, if I remember.
Yes.
Yes.
For Spider-Man and Superman.
Yep. I remember we were talking about our collections.
It was the weird thing about my comic book collection is I literally got it because I was in love with the character. It wasn't really about the comic.
Okay.
It was more about the character. And also I had like a small little dream that I wanted to draw my own comics. So I used to get them and try to get inspiration from them.
Smart.
Yeah.
Let's see. I like this. This is one of my favorite questions too. All right. If someone were to play you in a movie, who would you cast?
To be honest, me.
You can't. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. You cheater.
The reason, because I feel like it's hard to portray who I am. But if I had to pick, I would like to pick Shia LaBeouf.
Okay, just do it. Just do it.
Because he's so pop. Even though it's crazy, he has like a very, very like unique dark background, but he's also like very, very like happy and bubbly and like random. And I feel like I tend to be really random.
Yeah.
And pretty out there, so I would like someone that's random and out there to play me.
That I would pay money. Yeah.
They might have to gain some weight. But...
I would pay money to watch Shia LaBeouf play you. I'm not gonna lie. I totally do that. That's hilarious. That answer's hilarious. Do you have any irrational fears or phobias? So, like for me, it's like frogs, Egyptian artifact, needles, mosquitoes. Anything like that for you?
Well, it's kind of weird because I'm very social, but there was a time in my life where I used to be super antisocial and I had social phobia.
Okay.
So I used to have a big fear of going to like Walmart and places like that, and I'll have panic attack.
More like it's like
But I no
agoraphobia?
longer-
Something like
I
that?
think it's called social. I think it's called social phobia.
Okay. I do know some people that have anxiety, and streaming actually helps them deal with the fear. Does it help you?
Yeah, it does because it helps me, meet people that understand me and meet people that, want to talk to me. There are people that don't and they make fun of me or they say something mean. But then I have those people that are positive and are nice to remind me that those people are just mean,
Yeah.
And, to be honest, my job and when I went to school to become what I became professionally, that helped me a lot as well.
Cool.
So.
For me, this is also kind of a thing. I don't know if it's the same for you, but I always say if you're having trouble helping yourself, help somebody else. Like it could actually help you in the long run. It could take your mind off of that problem, and then you can help someone fix theirs. It sounds like something that you do at your job,
Yeah, to be honest, like when I started my job, I started to think to myself, I have no room to complain anymore.
Yeah.
Because I remember my mom and other people used to tell me, oh, there's someone always that has a bigger problem than you do. And to me, that just did woof.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was so into me, into my problems. But now that where I work at and I get to see beyond me, beyond what I see every day in front of my face, I'm like, man, I can't complain anymore.
Puts things into perspective.
I'm very blessed, to be honest. Even though I don't have what everybody has or, I deal with certain things, to be honest, I'm kind of blessed. I consider myself blessed. So.
I'm rubbing my head. Thank you. Appreciate that. Just kidding. Let's see. If you were on death row, what would your last meal be? And money is not an issue. Money's not an issue.
I actually had that conversation with someone the other day. I will have a meal that will last me like another 50 years.
What? Okay. Okay. Like,
hey,
what would it? So, are we like jet setting all over the world, getting you dishes that you've never had? Like what?
Yeah. Like, I'll say, hey, like, I want every dish from the smallest to the biggest of every corner of the earth.
You're such a cheater.
And then but that's what I would do, like, I don't want to die, so if they tell me to take a meal, so, like.
That's hilarious. I want every dish, big and small, on every country, alphabetical order, starting now. It's like...
and serve it with their natural plate too.
Wow, they gotta get like the leaves and stuff. Like,
yep.
You're a picky boy. All right.
Hey, if I'm gonna die 50 years down, might as well do it in style.
That is hilarious. All right, so we finished off all the questions. Dark Magic says, Cuban food, let's go. So thank you very much for answering all the questions. Like, you answered every single one of them. What we like to do is we like to raid the person of your choice. So if there's a person you'd like for me to raid, go ahead and put their name in the chat. We will go ahead and raid them. But I want to thank you again, Julian, for the chat. I love talking to you, man. Like I said, what it's been a year now, right?
Yeah. Since what? Wait, since we met?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been close to that.
Been close to
you've been an awesome guy, man. You've been always there for me.
Appreciate that.
You know, and I like always coming to your stream. I feel bad sometimes because like I can't. You stream kind of late sometimes.
I'm all over
and
the
I
place.
have to go to bed.
Yeah.
So
you're good.
To me,
yeah.
To me, you're like a hero in my
Oh
book, so.
shit! Sorry, I wasn't expecting that. That thank you. Turning me red, sir. You're turning me red. How dare you?
Hey.
Julian
It's
is one of the
okay.
OGs. Thank you, though.
To me, you're awesome, man.
Thanks, man. Back at you, sir. That's why I asked you. All right, man. Is there anybody in mind that you got?
Let me see.
Whoa! What are you doing? Let's get.
Sorry.
No, I'm just role playing like I'm the phone. Seawing, you bastard! You're amazing. Damn it! Oh, Jesus, Slender. Do you want me to end the stream already? I'm probably dreaming right now. I'm probably gonna wake up.
Yeah.
Getting compliments from Sal and
out of the people is on. His name is Bamwire. I would like to
go ahead and put their name in the chat, please, or if somebody knows them, if you can put their name in the chat so I could copy it.
Yeah, I think Dark knows who it is.
Quiet stream, what? No, Ardell came in. He's like, "Oh, a quiet stream." No, it's I do streamer interviews once a week.
So I don't know if anybody posted it yet, did they?
Nah, not yet. I'm getting killed with kindness here. What's going on? It's like I was gonna say wires, but okay. Bamvire. I was gonna say wires, but
Oh my bad, yeah, Byron. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I call him Bamwire for some reason.
Alright, so we're gonna raid Bamwire. Alright. Or Bamvire. Sorry. And then I'll be back later tonight with something. I think I'll do Red Dead. But here we go.
Awesome.
Wait a minute. Why didn't it let me do it? Okay, so we're on our way. What's that picture up there? Is that a bearded dragon?
Yes, that's his pet, yeah.
Oh, got another one. Another lizard person. All right, I will see you guys later. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank